we might see the last. This next film might be the last of its kind.
I didn't realize we were.
Okay. And it's kind of a scary thought. Let me present some information to you, and then we'll go. So we're talking about Oppenheimer once again.
Wait, so we're not going to see
this? Let me tell you. Let me tell you before you jump to conclusions. So Oppenheimer, it's directed by Christopher Nolan, is a over $100 million budget film. Potentially over $200 million with marketing for the film, and to pay Christopher Nolan, who is a high-demand director, all right? In so doing, things like biopics, historical films, don't typically have a lot of success as far as high dollar in the box office. Not just domestically, but also worldwide. Not a lot of... The only reason they've put this much money into this film is because Christopher Nolan, who has consistently, with every single film, blown it out of the water for basically the gross income for the film, all right? So every single Chris Nolan film that's come out, they have made money.
Yeah.
So that's why, and like even with Dunkirk, they made money, which is a historic film. So when they are doing this biopic of Oppenheimer, they are betting that Chris Nolan and his fans will gain money. But what they're saying is that, before you cut me off,
keep going.
What they're saying is that this could be the last, especially if it doesn't do as well as they're hoping, this could be the last of its kind, because we might not see another historic film with this kind of budget behind it.
So you're saying a historical
narrative
film. You're specifically
yes
pinpointing the historical.
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say, if you said a narrative like story about a character, I was about to say, I got two words for you. Elvis Presley.
No.
That was huge.
I think
but the historicalness is what you're talking about.
This would be a different situation because Elvis Presley is kind of a worldwide sensation.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who he is. This would be more American history.
Yeah.
Which they are actually saying if they're worried it won't do well worldwide.
Because most of the money that Hollywood makes is from China.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's why, in a lot, taking a step back to Thor: Love and Thunder, will make millions in China. So much money. Yeah. And all they have to do is cut out anything that, like the gay scenes. That's it. And they're so easy to cut out. I was watching and I was like, that'd be so easy to snip out so that you could release in China.
It's almost crafted that way.
They are. They're crafted that way so that you can release it in China.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be as famous in China.
No. It's not. And it's really going to have to rely on American audiences. So basically, it looks like roughly, from what I've read, it looks like for this to be a success, it has to gross over around $270 million for it to break even. All right? Yeah. That's a big deal because there's articles coming out that's being like, Top Gun Maverick has grossed $600 million, Right. And $600 million is a lot more than $270 million. But at the same time, when we're talking about a film called Oppenheimer, it's about American history, and it's probably not going to do well overseas. It's not a blockbuster. It's not something that you can put on kids' lunchboxes or sell to kids in action figures.
You could.
You could. No, listen, I'm telling you,
this is
there's a lot of things going against this film, and the one selling point is Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan working on it.
That's it.
Yeah, he'll do it. He'll do it.
No, we know he'll bring the thunder,
the lightning and the thunder.
The love and thunder, if you will. But he'll bring the thunder, but what we're saying is, will the audience receive it?
Yeah.
That's the big question. And that's why there's people saying this might be the last of its kind, especially with Nolan's classic filmmaking style. Like, look at this camera that he's using. Panavision. He shoots on film.
Yeah.
All right, Panavision is an old
Is that
style
him?
film. That's him with the
No wonder
fisherman hat.
No wonder he's weird
He's weird.
looking.
He's just Chris Nolan.
Yo, the weirdest people sometimes make the bestest movies.
But if you take a look at that camera, it says Panavision. They were using that equipment on the first Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a classic, loving of the art kind of filmmaker, director. And at the same time, we might not see too much more of this kind of filmmaking. Not with film, but like this more artistic narrative story that's a drama piece.
Yeah, they're tired of doing the blowing off the dust.
They're
every
tired.
time.
They're tired of making sure that stays in the dark, because if it gets exposed to light, you're screwed. A whole day of work
it's
is
difficult.
gone.
There's so many more ways of doing it today that's a lot easier.
But yes, there are. But I appreciate Nolan for his
But that's
purity.
the way that Nolan films is not going to be the death of the biopic.
No.
Like one of the high dollar historical movie biopic. It's going to be it's going to be like specifically like American history or European history, or almost any like I would say Western style history, even probably a movie in Mexico or something.
Maybe.
You're not gonna see profits from China. They're not interested in something that happened, 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Over here, that not over there.
Mm-hmm.
If it's especially if it's not like a blockbuster thing.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Unless it may be Top Gun, because Top Gun is cool.
Yeah. But Top
again,
Gun was
blockbuster.
Yeah, it's a blockbuster. And I don't think Oppenheimer is going to necessarily be a blockbuster. It's just not. It's not designed that way. It's not going to be able to be marketed that way, because it's going to be through and through a Nolan film mixed with what happened in history, and what happened with this historical figure. So I'm slightly worried, but I have hope. I have hope.
There's hope.
That the audience
always
like
hope.
us and millions of other people will show up, pay for, and enjoy this film.
I mean, we were worried for Dune.
A bit.
We were worried for
But
Dune
for a different reason.
because of the HBO release. I don't know how Dune performed in China, but people were worried that wouldn't perform. We wouldn't get a sequel to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are.
We did, yeah.
Not yet. We didn't yet.
Not yet,
But we
it's
are.
coming.
They're working on it. They're literally working on it
Yeah.
as we speak. They might be filming a night scene right now,
That would be really cool.
but probably not, because they'd be doing it overseas. So it'd be like early morning over there.
I'm so excited.
I was so excited for Dune as well.
You know what? It would be a cool biopic that I would like to see
What?
is a Dick Van Dyke biopic. That would be fun.
Oh, just about Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke's
That
life.
sounds more like a documentary.
I mean,
No, I'd like to. I could watch a biopic.
yeah,
on
because
his,
he's got a lot of film history. Like can you know how old he is? And like he was back during the almost when Disney started.
Yeah.
Till he's still kind of is acting.
Is that RDJ? Right
Yeah.
there? Oh.
Yeah. So a couple pictures we have here for the actors. You got Cillian Murphy over there. You got Robert Downey Jr. over here. Cool character
Cillian.
looks.
Yeah.
The
high pants.
high pants, the suspenders.
Those are up past your belly button.
Way
Those
past.
are touching your
Look at how small that tie is.
touching your rib cage.
I
Very
think
cool.
it's a cool look. I'm excited to see Robert Downey in this character. I think honestly, these characters across the board are going to be awesome. Stellar, in fact. Interstellar.
Yeah. Interesting.
But I think look at this man in the red shirt, just
Killing it. Doing a heck of a job.
heck of a job. Just over the shoulder of Robert Downey.
That man is a star as well.
Yeah. So, just wanted to bring that to the forefront. I think we've already mentioned this on previous episodes. I think Cillian couldn't probably have been casted better for a biopic role than Oppenheimer.
He's good.
Right on the money as far as physical features. And we know that Cillian can just adapt into a role.
He's good. He can. Oh, man.
You guys still haven't watched. Still.
I haven't finished. Shut up.
You haven't even started it.
I watched all of it.
We made a bet, but I don't remember what the bet was.
No, you said if we watch the first season, then you will finish
Avatar.
All of it.
And did you watch it?
Yeah.
You're a liar. No, I'm a liar. You haven't even started it.
I have. I watched like
the first episode doesn't count. I watched more of Avatar than you've seen.
We both have to watch it.
Peaky Blinders.
No.
I think that
we're talking about Peaky Blinders,
probably.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Joshua and Wyatt refuse.
How many seasons is
Not
there?
that I refuse.
6.
It's like getting into Breaking Bad.
It is.
That's a lot to commit to.
I'm telling you, dude.
I'm trying to,
you're gonna
go out. I'm
love
trying
this.
to, and I don't got time for.
You're gonna love Peaky Blinders. I promise. You're gonna love it. You just gotta get past the first few episodes because it's not that the first episode's not good. It's literally because you're just trying to get into a new show.
I got to like the episode. They're like out in a field on the hills with their cars, and they start hitting people with their hats.
Oh, the hat episode. I saw that.
I think that's episode 1.
Nah, it's not.
Maybe
Because I remember
episode 2.
I watched quite a few episodes.